What are some of the exciting kind of trends bubbling up this year, do you think?
You know, the biggest thing I'm hearing is that people here are talking about business, which is great. Technology serves its place, obviously, in any industry, but the bottom line is, what does that mean for a business? So I'm hearing about a lot of content owners talking about how can they syndicate content. Syndication is nothing new, but the key is, how do I syndicate it to the right users, insert the right type of advertising? Targeting is obviously crucial. So we're hearing everything in what I'll call the ecosystem. How do you create, capture, monetize, encode, transcode, store, deliver, track content? And I think that's the key. Technology is great, but it's that ecosystem we need.
All these CDN players, my God, it's huge. I mean, it's like it's a land rush here. What's going on?
So in the last 18 months, the CDN networks that have raised money have raised a total of $282 million. The entire market for video delivery services last year in the U.S. was $450 million. Those numbers don't add up. I'm now tracking 40 CDNs at least at cdnlist.com, and there's an additional 4 to 5 CDNs who are going to announce that they've raised money, enter the market. So we're going to be looking at another 5 to 8 CDNs this year. There's not enough market right now to have that many CDNs in the space, and what I'm worried about is 18 months from now when they run out of money, I don't think they're going to get a second or third round, and we're going to see the market consolidate on the CDN side. In 2000 we had over 50 CDNs, in 2003 we literally had 6. So now we're seeing the upswing again, and there'll have to be a downside at some point.
What are the costs involved?
Well, so the cost is coming down. I actually publish CDN pricing every quarter, so if you go to cdnpricing.com, I publish every quarter, here's the going rate for a high customer with a lot of volume and a smaller customer. It is going down, but the problem we have to think about here is economics of scale. So as we think about higher bitrate content, HD content, which has no traction yet, we start thinking about customers delivering long-form content at higher bit rates, more often, longer periods of time, on more devices. We're talking about a lot more bits. So the key here is economics of scale. Can the CDNs operate their network efficiently, effectively to scale, and still be able to deliver a cheap enough price that a content owner can afford it? That's what we're all struggling with right now, economics of scale.
How many years have you been doing this now? It's like...
I've been, I think, running the show now 5 years, and this show's been in existence 11 years.
So how has it changed, would you say?
When we started this show in 2002 and the market wasn't really into conferences back then, we still kept focusing on primarily the enterprise market because they had money to come. They know the value of using video. There's a good return on investment. It's another business communications tool. But in the last really 2 and 3 years, we've focused on guys like you, content creators, guys creating new programming online, viral video creators. So guys that we have like Steve Garfield and these guys who are showing how you broadcast content from mobile devices. You know, Kip from MetaCafe, who's a top MetaCafe earner in terms of getting money from MetaCafe for his content. We're talking a lot about the content model of syndication, true monetization, which is a term everyone uses but no one defines. So the content has changed quite a bit. We're focusing on content owners and not only focusing on, say, enterprise markets.